Good morning. Welcome to Sparkles and Gargles. Welcome to our daily practice of gratitude. Good morning, Nicolas.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning to Sparkles and welcome to Sparkles and Goggles. And glad to be here for a super sparkling Sunday with Michelle, of course, and our guest that's gonna come in a minute. So let me see. Is it I first go to share, right? So I'm gonna share the okay, a little bit of the agenda, right? So this is super sparkling Sunday. So what
Day
we do an
51.
introduction. Day 51. We do a little bit of I don't know, it's not a presentation, but an introduction on gratitude, reminding everyone what is Sparkles and Goggles, why it was created, why it's so important, and what we're intending. So normally we
So I
shall
want to
start with
start.
the sparkles. So I think you're going for it.
I'm going to go for it. So, why Sparkle and Gargles? And I've been reflecting to kind of fine tune it. Why Sparkle and Gargles? So,
Yeah.
along the way, life always throws us curveballs, right? As we are driving, we have chicanes, we have potholes. And what makes life worth living and sharing is having friends and family that bring sparkles to your life or bring brightness on those dark days. And the last couple of years, it's been really challenging for me. And Nicola and all the friendship that's here in social media and some, outside social media, you know who you are, really brings that sparkles in me and help me push through the day. So that's why Sparkle is. And Nicola, why Gargle?
Well, the gargle is a funny addition to the sparkles, but how it's originated is basically Michelle was learning, well, is learning French, and one of the secrets to practice the French R's is to gargle. So we got to practice gargle live together, and it was quite funny. And the question came like, what kind of people can you really gargle with? I mean, I don't know if any of you have gargled with anyone, but so it said it said something about, well, so it turned into the meaning of friendship, of intimacy and authenticity, and it really added to the sparkles, because I think next to bringing being sparkling, why not to bring
Is
sparkles
there
to
gargling or
somebody's life?
giggling?
If you can be authentic, to be have this intimacy, and intimacy not in a sense, well, in the wrong sense of it, but intimacy in the sense of being honest and true to the relationship. So
To
this
the
is
friendship?
this is what sparkles brings. So this is yeah, this is why sparkles and gargles. So that is that. Then we go to a little bit of screen share, right? So I'm going to bring that few slides that we have, and that helps everyone understand what is, well, it helps us as visual support for bringing the topic. So how do you want to go? Do you want to start, or you want me to take the
You want
physical?
me? You want to take the one? I'll take the next one.
I take physical. So we have physical, emotional, and social benefits to at least what we have listed in terms of gratitude, and it's all of them are correct. Physical is just one of them. Everything is connected at the end. So, but physically, so let me read: stronger immune system, less bothered with aches and pains, lower blood pressure, more exercising, more sleep, and feeling more refreshed upon waking up, takes better care of one's own health. Let me pick one about more sleep and feeling more refreshed upon waking up. One of the things that when you practice gratitude, and it depends how far you are in your gratitude practice, right? If you just do the morning, or if you just are grateful throughout the day, but it's still important to kind of express it, because your subconscious captures it, and so if you do it, for example, like morning and evening. So imagine now, when you go to sleep and you've been grateful of everything that happened during the day, So you're not left with all these thoughts, loose thoughts of I should have done this. It was not very productive. Um, because, for example, if you intended, well, it happens to me a few times, to do lots of work, and all of a sudden there is a family emergency coming. Well, that happens quite often here, and all the so you come to the end of the day and you're just like, I didn't do what I wanted to do. It was such a lost day. Well, instead of that, you're grateful that you had the flexibility to be with your family and take care of your loved ones. So it's just really about gratitude brings perspective as well. And so that's just for the example I wanted to take. So I'm gonna bring Michelle for the next one on emotional.
Emotional is higher level positive emotion, more alert and awake, less stress, more joy and pleasure, more optimism and happiness, reduced feeling of depression, and higher sense of self worth. And I will take the more joy and pleasure. So when you practice gratitude, as I've said, I've been practicing gratitude for quite a while now. I could really, and we always said it, that your mind is only capable of handling one emotion, right? So practicing gratitude, even though sometimes I have pain, it's part of life, right? But when I just centered and it says I'm grateful for this because it brings me this, then it brings me the joy. Like when I was in Paris, for example, it brings back all the memories of Jerry. And instead of feeling sad because he was not there, I was like so lively and laughing out loud because it brings me joy. So I focus on that emotion because I'm grateful that even if he wasn't there physically with me, we did share physical things in Paris. I know we're still in spiritual levels. So he was in my heart, he was in my mind. So that's where that gratitude does help me to really find joy in simple pleasure. Continue,
Absolutely.
please.
So I'm gonna get the social. So more helpful and generous, more forgiving, more compassionate, less lonely and isolated. And yeah, I think all of them go in the same direction actually. So it's not really one to take, but um, why is there a social benefit? Is that when you're grateful, you're basically gra- grateful is working on the inside. So the yeah, internally it's solving all the things that you normally like stress and things, the negative thoughts that affect you. But when this is neutralized, or when this is turned into positive energy, you don't have to focus so much on the inside because now you're ready to give. You're filled up. It's like a tank, right? So when your tank is full, then you can overflow and give positive energy to others. And this is the beauty of being grateful. Really, it is. Um, yeah, going to exercises, and so let's you, Michelle, to pick this one.
Okay, so our exercises: gratitude journal, gratitude text buddy, gratitude social media, family bedtime gratitude ritual, partner gratitude ritual, gratitude meditation, gratitude letter, gratitude list. Literally, I'm doing all of those, literally, figuratively.
Yeah,
And yeah, so true, right, Sibre? So I'm really doing those. And one thing that I really love about my gratitude journal, because along the way, if I have feel like something, like down, I just read my gratitude journal. I started my day, and I think I shared this in the first 2 weeks of our practice, that I have a post-it and I write down in English and in French what I'm grateful for that day. And I carry it in my wallet. So when I go out or something happened that kind of emotional or less grateful, then I read it out loud. And that really helped me go through the day as I navigate life's ups and downs. And having a gratitude partner really also helps, that you could just text and call right away, that if you reckon that you need help to snap out of it. So that's also good. So thank you.
that's it. So that was the intro. We're gonna go into gratitude.
And
Well, in fact, I could still. So let me see.
I'm
Yeah, we
gonna
can bring the guest. You can introduce the
I can
guest.
introduce our super duper exciting guest. So today I'm super excited to have someone that I really know way back in PI, or I say that way back in Cebu, Philippines. I should be politically correct. Like not everybody know what PI is. So back in Cebu, she's really, I mean, I've seen her through her ups and downs. We've experienced. I mean, we laughed, we cried together as well. She's really successful in her own rights, both in the hotelier days and then when she started her business back here in United States, and of course when she was in finance, hotel finance, and then business in United States, should I say? So hotel in Southeast Asia, finance in Philippines, entrepreneur here in United States. Um, she's really that. She's a beautiful inside and outside. I'm happy and humbled to call her a friend, and so pleased to have her join us today, Cynthia.
Hello, everybody. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here with you guys. I am grateful as it is already. And it's very exciting. So let's go.
Let's go. So one of the things, yeah, I really gonna put you on the spot because we did challenge together. Remember this 20? Was it 21 days or grateful challenge 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, right?
Yes. Yes.
Can you tell
Yeah.
me about it more? Nicola might pick up some of it too.
Okay. So it was a daily meditation challenge, I think, by Deepak Chopra. Um, yeah. And then there's like, first day is about, Michelle, you really put me on a spot because that was too long ago. But I promise.
But we did it together, so it was really fun.
So I would just remember, like, let's say today, I would be very grateful about my family. And you identify why you're grateful. And then the following day, let's say about your career,
Yeah.
then be grateful about those things also on the daily. So I had a group, we do it together, and it's nice to just be in it together, and that enough is something to be thankful for, right? It's amazing for me when I do things with people who are who I can exchange my heart and my mind with, my ideas. And then third day would be something about feelings, because we can have different kinds of feelings, spectrum. And that is really something to be grateful about, to be reminded, because we don't know, like, sometimes, okay, let me list down what I'm grateful for. Then if you do it kind of daily, and okay, I already said I'm grateful about, I'm breathing, I'm alive, I'm drinking water, and then what else am I going to be grateful for? So if we're not somehow be guidance was good too for me. And I think with the group, because we explore, we expand our mind, what else to be grateful for, and there's so many, right? And as they say, gratitude attracts miracles, and it's very true.
Yeah, true.
That's what I can share.
That is
Wow,
really good.
that's
And
beautiful. So
go ahead, Nicola.
Yeah.
Story.
go ahead. No, you go, please.
No, so I'm just so grateful to be part of that group, your first group, because that, and actually created another group because of that. So thank you so much for being there, because up to now I still do it. I always do it at the beginning of the year because that was the challenge before. So
Yeah.
I continuously. So yeah.
What did it bring to your life, Michelle? I'm gonna put you on the spot.
This is really, can't you tell that we really know each other? She's just like, okay, be careful what you ask for, right? It comes back. No, what really, I grew up faster. It also makes me, I am more aware of my feelings more than that. And I don't, and normally sometimes, as you know me, sometimes I react right away. It's still the Latina blood that, you kind of, but I don't do as often now. I do more reflection, and I also forgive those people that even doesn't ask forgiveness. And I just let it go because to found inner peace. So that's really, and that goes to my, the story about my mom and everything. So that's really what brings me more closure and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Awareness
Because
is a
that
key also.
exercise, I believe that was the day 18 exercise of people that hurt you or harm you that never thing. And that was the hardest of all the 21 days. The
Oh
day
yeah.
18 was the hardest for me. And I was even thinking of quitting, and I said no, because this will the reason it's hard because I really haven't confronted it, and
Mm.
when will be the time that I would confront it? And I'm
Yeah.
glad I did, because that was also during the time of our sickness. So it really kind of brings me, and those 21 days, and then I actually did it in the second quarter, so it becomes 42 days. It brings me more, and that I'm okay. That's really what it is. That I am okay and I will be okay. So that's
You are okay. That's amazing. That's a miracle. So that's
now you're
good.
putting me on the spot. Okay, Nicola, back to you. Now it's all yours.
Back. Well, you see, this is great. I love that. I mean, maybe because I realize what Cynthia was sharing is strongly related to what we're doing. So the topics that you were picking up, they are really closely related to what we're doing here, right? So what I understood of, is this what you were doing? Well, picking one of these and expanding it as a full session, like you like health and body, for example, and this would be one session. Is this correct?
Okay. I have to put on my glasses because my phone is
Oh,
too
it's not
tiny.
so
I can
big.
bring my
Sorry,
laptop,
I
but
can make the screen.
I think that should be, yeah. It
Oh,
should be like,
sorry.
it's like that, more or less. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, this is what we do every day. We pick up all these topics, but I do realize. I mean, sometimes
Yeah.
we do go. We can as much deep as we want on any of these topics, and I appreciate you're talking about a different way to share it as well, because sometimes yeah we go a bit fast through it. We kind of, how we do, we take all these points and we kind of mix it together and make gratitude. It's like prompting us, of course, to think about everything on the same day. And yeah, so I'm. If you want to, I'm gonna take the first. But do you think, Michelle? Yeah, we have time, I think, to go through it if we
Yeah.
want. Yeah, I'll do it. What do you think?
Okay.
I'll do it.
Go ahead.
So physical and body, for example. So they're, grateful that today's Sunday. It's my rest day as well from jogging. I feel healthy and I feel that I had a good night's sleep. So I'm grateful that, it's early today. It's not yet 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm already loaded with very positive energy of for this amazing call. Thanks to you guys. Um, Spiritually, it's already this connection. I mean, I always connect spiritual life to interconnectivity, and being with you guys, being able to share gratitude with anyone for that matter, it's amazing. And yeah, the more we are, the more beautiful this place is gonna be, and more peace is gonna be around us. Some people don't have this. I would call it luxury to be positive. Well, it's not luxury actually. Why would I say that? No, it's not the right word. This it's a practice, and some people have not seen or not understood the benefits. I remember when I started personal development, and that's years ago for me, and I was like thinking like, yeah, gratitude. Why would I do this? It just feels superficial, but it really speaks to your mind, and it really brings some vibration. It does what it does you know until you really understand what subconscious is doing. Um, yeah, you will practice gratitude in a little bit, like, okay, it's maybe a bit over the top, but then when you really understand that you speak to your mind, it really speak to your energy, to your vibration. It's and it's amazing, like when we talk about, I mean, I'm expanding too much now, but I'm amazed of different days where, I mean, we're doing this gratitude is now 51 days, but we can really pinpoint days that the energy wasn't so great, and then by the gratitude we just turned it upside down, and this is amazing to be able to do this. So anyway, um, emotional health. Well, I think I've already covered bits of it, sharing about spirituality, but I'm very grateful that yeah, that I'm emotionally great. uh, uh,
Yay,
career and
Nicolas!
mission. Oh yes, I'm so awesome.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, ano ba?
Ca- career and mission, I think as well. And well, one of the missions is to, with Michelle, we decided to do this because we love to share. And the Super Sparkling Sunday, it's already bringing, showing how the sharing happens. We're trying to have every Sunday a guest. And Cynthia, you can come back anytime. We just love to have guests here, and to not only feel we're sending good vibes, but also that there are people, that we can have impact. And although it's not new to you, the gratitude, but it's really like synchronicity, or synergies of sending good vibes and sharing it with you, and you amplifying it. So thank you so much for your contribution. And I say contribution probably because I'll say point number 5. So yeah, this is, we contribute every day, in fact, and sometimes we do forget, and we're digging very very hard of, what about contribution. But yeah, sharing gratitude every day, sharing a smile, sometimes it's enough of a contribution. Making somebody happy, it's a great contribution. So fun and excitement is as much as, well, today is gonna be fun. We're even gonna have a birthday. Yesterday was a concert. Let me explain a little bit on this. Why not? Yesterday we had the kids had a concert, and they're really great. They're becoming better and better. It's super nice. So I have it all on video for whoever's interested. I know Michelle was take lots of pictures, so I have lots of
Yeah.
pictures. And yes, it's. Yeah, it was very fun to be there. Family and friends was exactly the same as this fun excitement. I was, my kids were playing. Everybody was happy. We for somehow they associated go playing music with going to eat a burger, so we had a burger as well. So it was fun. We had a fun day.
That's funny.
And consistent growth, yeah, we're learning every day. I mean, I love that. And this is the, maybe I learn a bit too much, because it's not only about growing, right? It's also, I mean, this is why there is a balance of career and mission and contribution, because it's not only about learning. I do learn a lot, and then it's very important to give back. And so I'm involved in different presentations and things to give back, of course. So now, finances and intimate relationship, I mean, I'm just going to be grateful in general, not to expose anything or put anyone on the spot. And yes, I'm grateful to be where I am with the people that I am, and that are the best people to, to bring me challenges, to bring love to my life. And so this is my way to do gratitude. So thanks, guys, to listen to me, and anyone who wants to share that, the same, or you want to do anything different, let me know if I leave this on the screen. That's all.
Cynthia, why won't you go next, my dear?
Do you want me to do each? That could be a little bit long. So
It's all up to you. It's your call.
okay.
It's your
Exactly.
you don't have to. It's
So we're
whatever
gonna
you prefer.
to make it quick. I'm gonna just do it in section, right? Like past, present, and future. Okay.
Okay.
So these are the things that. What is the major feeling that you're grateful for, right? Let's say in the past, in relation to me, I've ups and downs a lot. Also, we go through challenges in life. So in the past, um, let's say I had a challenge in a relationship. We'll talk about it in a deeper sense later on. I mean, if you guess me
In our
next time,
next
or in
show.
on a personal thing. But anyway, in a deep relationship. So I'm thankful for that, for the contrast that it brought to my life, so that I would, if I know now that I don't want that, then now I know what I want. There's clarity. I'm gratitude of the clarity of what I want in a relationship. Okay, that's the
That's
past.
clear.
The present moment, I'm just very grateful for the present moment. I posted the other day, I think, a quote on Facebook wherein we, like, something like, we don't realize that we don't get each moment twice. This is the moment. This is the present, right? So I'm grateful for that as well. And I have I like this quote from, I think, Dr. Joe Dispenza, wherein the present moment is the point of your power. Like, your power is in the present moment, or is what Eckhart Tolle.
Of
So
course.
yeah, so I love that one. Be it more right now, more on physical, of course, because, and spiritual, more on physical and spiritual, both alignment from heart and my body, because physically I'm really healthy, super healthy, and that's wealth enough. Spiritual, I keep evolving to the better version of myself, right? I get knocked down, but I get up as well. So that is enough of my present moment to being gratitude. So I practice that, right? And for the future, I practice Neville Goddard. I don't know if you heard of Neville Goddard. So it's like the wish fulfilled. You have the end scene of what's going to happen in the future, right? And there's this line that it's very. I like how to practice his line where he just said, "You heard, Father, you heard me. Thank you." Because it's done. Like, what you want is done already. It's fulfilled. That's for the future. And yeah, that's one line I like. And the other line is like, he would just say, "Isn't it wonderful that, let's say you want to be having whatever you wish for." So isn't it wonderful that what I wish for already happened? So
Wow.
so I right now I do that kind of sectioning to simplify my gratitude. But of course, I practice everything, like, just before going on this 7:30 gratitude meeting with you. I just a 5-minute gratitude with Tony Robbins, and it's pretty powerful. Most of the time, I get tears in my eyes when I do that guided meditation. Um, I do journaling as well. I do this practice, as Michelle said. So it has helped me evolve into the better version of me. And well, it's continuous. It's just progress. There's no perfection. I'm not perfect. So that's what it is. And I'm still thankful, right? Being alive,
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the progression. Yeah, I'm thankful. And I thank you guys for bringing me on. I told Michelle, I used to coach my team, and being on Zoom on the, let's say, thrice a week, and get invited to other teams also to speak. And I told her, since I pivoted to real estate this year, I've not done a lot of speaking this year. But I said, okay, Michelle, I'll say yes, because I'm thinking of getting back into coaching anyway. So this is the first time that I'm back, and I'm humbled and honored. I'm honored that you guys invited me. So thank you. Yeah.
Pleasure.
Super nice.
Once
Thanks.
once a Toastmaster, always a Toastmaster, CQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, those it's just like riding a bike. It's never gonna go away.
Yeah.
It's in your
Yeah.
system.
That's true.
So
That's so
yeah,
true.
And I know whatever industry you're gonna choose, although I hope that you'll go back to my industry or our industry, should I say. But whatever industry that you choose, they're always gonna be lucky to have you because I've seen and I've how how you work and your ethics and everything. So anyone will be so blessed and fortunate to have you, whatever that is. Although I'm
Thank you.
keeping my fingers crossed that
Thank you.
that's
I hope what I shared just right now also is in line with your what you call this theme of gratitude in your sparkles and gargles. So I hope it resonates well.
Gratitude is gratitude. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it really does, and I'm so excited that when we say just because we're practicing today with you. It's been a while that we did practice gratitude together. I believe it was 2.5 years ago, but I know that we do it as a group. So it's been a while that you and I together. So when you said yes, oh my God, it will be fun because to start the week. To practice with you and just to collaborate with you once again. I'm so looking forward to that one because it will be fun and we're unstoppable when we're working together, right?
Definitely. And fun involved too. So that is
And
something.
fun and a lot of giggling. So giggling.
Uh-huh.
So now I'm gonna do my quick gratitude. I'm not gonna go through the thing, but I'm grateful for another day to be a better version of myself, to learn from my mistake and be a better daughter, be a better friend. Fun and excitement. I'm just gonna drop it to my friends in Payba. Well done, hats off. You really did kick our butt. But United States is a new team. It says I go back to football right away, right? They're
We're
growing.
talking World
So
Cup, yeah.
yeah, you're getting a World Cup. So they will be strong in 2024. So hats off. So now for my Payba friends, you're gonna have an interesting match on Friday because it's against Argentina. I wonder what will your king and queen do? Who will happen on that match? So that will be exciting. Fun and excitement for me. In less than 50 minutes, will be France against Portugal. So that will be fun and excitement for
Hey.
football. Yes, no, no, no. My heart will be well. So it's not gonna be as emotional. So it will be okay. What else? So that's that. So emotional. I'm just going to football. Emotional, spiritual. I'm. This gratitude really keeps me centered. So I'm really grateful for that one, and for all my friends and families who had been through this ride with me, through the roller coaster rides, through the ups and downs of my life. Thank you so much for the love, for sharing sparkle, for being the light in my darkness, and I hope that in my small way, you know how much you mean to me, and that I will always gonna be there for you when it arises as well. I hope it's not gonna happen, but whatever time zone, whatever I am, whatever wherever I'm traveling with, now that I could connect in Wi-Fi also with Delta, that's okay. So Cynthia, thank you once again for saying yes. And any closing words for both of you, from both of you rather?
Anyone who wants to be guest, just let us know. Drop comments, like the page, subscribe to everything on YouTube, or if you're on Facebook, well, you can just go back to the YouTube and do all that. So yeah, we're active on YouTube and Facebook, and that's it.
Oh,
So
Nicola, I
thanks
forget something
everyone.
for our mission and mission. Sorry, I remember something. We're gonna start one of our projects soon, so watch that on our website together, right? We're gonna more information.
Yay!
Yay! So excited. Okay, that's it.
Things coming up. We're moving on.
We're moving
Thank
on.
you.
Well, have a
All
good
right, guys.
sparkling
Have a beautiful.
Sunday, everyone.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye, Nicolas. See you tomorrow.
It's a pleasure
Bye.
meeting you, Cynthia.
Pleasure. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Ale.